Okay, today we're going to work on indirect reasoning. Okay, so indirect reasoning is when it's shorter to answer a question by looking at the opposite end of the question. Okay, so let's make up a question here. Let's say that there are 100 people. So let's go with 50 girls and 50 boys looking to join a committee. Okay, 50 girls and 50 boys looking to join a committee. Let's say the committee has 10 people in it. It's 10 people in the committee. And the question is, have how many committees have two or less females? Okay. So how many have two or less? Actually, let's change up and go less than two. Less than two females on the committee, on the 10-person committee. Okay, so that means less than two means we could have 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 females on the committee. So if I were to answer this question, I would have to go, okay, I'm going to put 2 girls in the committee times, I'm going to put 8 boys in the committee. That's 2 girls. Then if this was 3, maybe 50C3 for 3 girls, then 50C7 for 7 boys. Then I have to go, this will all be added together. And we have to go all the way up. We go 50C4 times 50C6. And we have to do 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 calculations. So a total of 9 calculations. Indirect reasoning is looking at the opposite. Well, if it's less than 3 females, that means the only one that doesn't apply is 0 females and 1 female. These are the only ones that do not apply. That do not apply. There's 0 females and 1 female. And the way we do indirect is if we did all of our options minus the opposite of what we want, that will give us the rest of it. So if we do all options minus the opposite of what we want, so the opposite of less than 2 is 0 and 1, it would take away all the options that are 0 and 1, and we'd only be left with the ones that are 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 girls. So it's less math to do. In this case, let's do all minus 0 girls minus 1 girl. Right? So now I have 3 calculations instead of what we did before, 9 calculations. So all options would be 100. We have 100 people, and I need 10. No girls would be 50 choose 0 for no girls times 50 choose 10 for my 10 my males, and 1 girl will be 50C1 times 50C9. And there's my answer. So we do it indirectly in a roundabout way instead of doing it directly because it's less math. If we did it directly, we'd have to figure out 2 plus 3 plus 4 girls plus 5 girls plus 6 plus 7 plus 8 plus 9 plus 10, which is 9 calculations. Indirectly is we're going to take it, we have all the options. Right, so if you picture this one, this was a box, let's say, of all the options. We're going from 2 to 10, and we're figuring out how many are in that box. In this case, what we're doing is we're going to subtract off 0 and 1, which leaves us with all the options we wanted. But it only takes 3 calculations. We do all, how many total, then we minus off our little section here, which will leave us with the large section of answers. So that's what we're doing, is we're doing it indirectly because it's faster. Okay, hopefully that makes sense. But the key formula we do with indirect is all options minus the opposite of what you want. Okay, so there are 12 members. Let's go through this. There's 12 members of the basketball team are lining up for their medals after the win. So lining up, that's going to be a P, permutation. How many ways can this be done? Okay, so A, if there's no restrictions, we have 12 people. We want 12 lined up. And that's going to be my, all options. Now, captains have to be together. So the way I like to do this is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. I'm going to put the 2 captains in the box here. Now, it didn't say which order, so it's going to be 2 and 1. And then I'm going to figure out everyone else. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. So B, now I can write this multiple ways. I can write 2 factorial times 11 factorial. That also equals 2p2 times 11p11. Now lastly, how many lines must not have them together? So when you see not or less than or greater than, that's what it's going to mean. So here we're going to do all. Now if we don't want them together, with them not together, the opposite of that is to put them together. Okay, so all minus them together. Now thankfully we have the all already, which is 12p12. Oh, geez Louise. Minus, now the opposite of them not together is together, which would be 2p2 times 11p11. If I plug that in my calculator, that would give me 12p12 minus, I'm going to put some brackets, 2p2 times 11p11. Boom. So 399 million ways we can do that. Okay? So that would be my answer. 399 million ways to take care of that. Okay? So let's keep working here. Keep doing a bunch here. How many ways could the letters of factor be arranged so the vowels are not together? So my formula here is going to be all minus, what's the opposite of not? We're going to put the vowels together. Because once I take out all the things where the vowels are together, everything we're left with, all the options we're left with are vowels not together. So I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So I have 6 factorial. 6, I'm going to put them in a box. 2 and 1. 2, 3, 4, 5. Minus 2 factorial. 5 factorial. So 6 factorial minus 2 factorial times 5 factorial. 480 is my answer. So a student committee consists of 8 students, 10 seniors and 15 juniors apply for the committee. How many committees will have less than 2 juniors? Will have less than 2 juniors. This is not really a backwards one. It's the opposite. That'd be more than 2 juniors. Let's change this question to 2 or more juniors. Right? So how many committees have 2 or more juniors? Okay, so I could do 2 or more, but that would be 2 and also 3 and also 4 and also 5 and also 6 and also 7 and also 8. That's doing it directly. Now the opposite of 2 or more juniors would be this here, 1 or 0. Those are the only numbers I'm missing. So if I figure this out and I minus it off the whole, I'm going to be left with all that to end. So my all minus 0 or 1 junior. So my all this time is going to be 25 because that's 10 plus 15. That's all my options. C, 8, because that's my group size. Now, no juniors. If I had no juniors at all, my form would be 10C8 times 15C0. But I'm going to minus off no juniors, and I'm going to minus off. Let's do this. Do all in black. So that's 25. Oops. C8's all that. This is going to be 0 juniors. It's going to be that color. I'm going to do 1 junior in here. 1 junior is going to be 10C7 times 15C1. And that's my answer there. And then I can plug it in my calculator. 25C8 minus 10C8. Oops. C8. Oops. That's 15C0 minus the second one, which is 10C7 times 15C1. So we're left with about 1 million answers for different committees. So a basketball team has 12 players on it. How many starting lineups would not include the 2 players named Tristan and Tanner? So in order to do this one, all minus, for not, I'm going to include it. The opposite of not including Tristan and Tanner is putting Tanner, TNT, in the starting lineup. And put both in there. Okay. So all is going to be 12C5 minus, now the opposite of Tristan and Tanner being out of the starting lineup, is putting both in. So if I want Tristan and Tanner in, I'm going to go 2C2 to get them in the game times 10C3 for everyone who's left. And that's how many different starting lineups I could have. All right. So Mr. O's hungry after his race. Oops. I missed a question. Oh, Mr. O and 8 other people are having a race. How many orders will Mr. O not finish first? So what's the not is there? What's the opposite of finishing first? Not finish first. The opposite of not finishing first is placing first. So it's a race with finishes, with placements, so it's going to be a P. So it's going to be 8P3 minus, now I'm going to put, I need me first. So I'm going to go 1p1, put me first, times, now this, well, 1 second, that's 9. Because it's Mr. O and 8 race with 8 other people. And this is going to be 8p2. So 8 people off in the race, they can finish first and second. Because I'm going to finish first. Okay? So Mr. O's hungry after his race. He goes to the ice cream shop and decides to get a treat. He has 10 flavors to pick from. He wants 3 scoops in his bowl. How many options do not have mint chocolate chip, which is the worst ice cream ever, in his thing? So the opposite of not having mint chocolate chip is putting mint chocolate chip in. Okay? So all minus, we'll go mint plus 2 others. Now, it doesn't really matter what order the ice creams go in your bowl, since they're all just going in a bowl. It's not a specific stack. So it's going to be a C. So realistically, my all options 10C3 minus, well, I want mint in there, C1, times 9C2. And that will give me all my options minus the ones that I have mint in the bowl. So it's all minus the opposite. Oh, there's a whole bunch here. All right. How many options to the word coffee house are there? So coffee house has how many letters? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 10, 11 factorial. How many doubles do we have? We get 2 F's, 2 O's, 3 E's. So 2 factorial, 2 factorial, 3 factorial. How many will have the E's all together? So I know it's a lot. I like to do this. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. I'm going to box off my 3. Now, it doesn't really matter. I can't distinguish between E, E, and E. So these are all going to be ones in here.